actions. Stay tuned, perhaps, as they say. We are learning more tonight about the massive change in Apple's privacy policy that opens up every photo on your phone and iCloud account to digital examination. It's an about-face for the company that famously told the FBI 5 years ago it wouldn't hand over encryption keys to unlock the phone of a terrorist that killed 15 Americans. There's a lot to unpack here. It's being sold as a way to stop child predators and pornographers. Certainly a noble cause, and one for obvious reasons you cannot opt out of. And who better to help us understand than Francie Hakes, former federal prosecutor and national coordinator for child exploitation prevention and interdiction. Counselor, we appreciate you joining us. Not often we get two lawyers in the same block. Thank you. Briefly explain to us why all of us should not be terrified that Apple is going to look at all of our pictures.
Well, Leland, thanks for having me and talking about this really important issue. The main reason we shouldn't all be scared is because the vast majority of us are not trafficking in the images of child sexual abuse. Apple is going to be taking a set of digital fingerprints of known child pornography images from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and using an algorithm that is just math to compare those to the photos on Apple devices. And if there is a match to these photos of concern that NCMEC is providing, then a human at Apple will look at these photos, evaluate them, and decide whether or not a report should be sent to the National Center, who are the experts in dealing with this kind of identification of child pornography images, and they'll decide whether they should go to law enforcement.
It all sounds well and good, but we had a mathematician on yesterday. She teaches at Harvard and Washington University, teaches data science, writes these algorithms. Here's what she had to say.
You know, first it started off with monitoring what we say publicly or what we put up publicly. And now it's changing to monitoring what is our most personal and most private information that we are not making public in any capacity. And, you know,
what I'm hearing from you is what she's sort of alluding to, which is just trust the algorithm.
Well, exactly. The point is that the most important point is that law enforcement, people like me, when I was at the Department of Justice, have been pushing internet service providers, phone providers, data providers to do this kind of thing for decades. Child pornography is at absolutely epidemic levels. And what that means is child sexual abuse is at absolutely epidemic levels. And you've had child advocates and victims for many years complaining that there was nothing anyone was doing to search for these images, to take these images down, and to see that those children are no longer being victimized. And importantly, child pornography drives more child sexual abuse. So any tool that we can take in our toolbox to prohibit that and prevent that from occurring is a good thing.
Well,